Shit ass. All right, what you call, bro? And who you last one with?
I won with Utah
Put this man.
Jazz,
Oh, so
and my phone ends up
so y'all doing like regular way?
like mad one. Play with Spurs. Oh, I did. I blew your ass out the challenge. But yeah, it's Spurs. You gotta blow me out, but you want about 4 points.
Okay. No, I'm saying y'all playing like the regular way. Like, okay, you tell him how many times you want him to spin.
Bro, we playing the Mad.
Nigga, I just said the regular way. That's the regular way.
I said Mad. Okay, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up. Bitch, I won't build shit. Shut up. I just said the regular way. You going around the ground bumps and corners and shit, bitch. I said regular way. Regular way.
Hey, we trying to build. We not trying to be.
The fuck?
We love each other.
Fuck you. I won't. Fuck you. Blah 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 blah.
I'm like, good.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can get for you?
Is that this? Turn it back on.
What you need it on for?
What the? But turn the light back on.
What you need it on for?
You see, I'm gonna flip this. What the hell is this?
Flip your ass.
Hey, bro. First flip. It is. That's tails. Yeah, first flip tails. Second flip. Heads. Last flip. It is. Tails. Tails, heads, tails.
Well, flip from one time.
interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch, a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Ingram, the 3 with Barnes, the 4. R.J. Barrett out there with James. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get the rebound. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. James against Leonard. And that one's good. James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Brown passes to Leonard. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. BA?
And Allie, thanks.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
James deciding where to go with it. To the middle. The rebound, Celtics.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Keita. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Question, powered it down.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Outside Wembanyama. It's James on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Leonard. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here is James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Boston leading by 6. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Brown. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. Leonard for 3. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Mamukelashvili comes in for Brandon Ingram. Boston on D. Barnes with a screen on Leonard. It's James with the drive. 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Boston leading by 4. And here's White. The 3. LeBron with the rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Nifty move. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Leonard against James. Leonard passes to Queta. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Barnes, it's good.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pritchard surviving the D. Chamberlain passes to White. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Mamukelashvili. That one falls.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Outside Pritchard. It's good from the top of the key. Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys?
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here comes Toronto on the push. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mamukelashvili's got 5 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Raptors. Wembanyama comes in for Pirtle, and Barrett subbed in for Barnes. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Brown inside, guarded by Barrett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down low, 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Tatum with a steal. Outside White. Barrett against Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Barrett against White. Shot is good by Barrett. And the Raptors lead by 3. Here's Brown. Pass to Chamberlain. Here in quarter 2, we played a little. Shot clock at 6. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Kept alive. Tatum. Oh, Tatum! Flying high for the follow.
Oh, the long arms of Tatum. Man, do they come in handy on the glass.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And some changes here for the Celtics. Leonard comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and Pritchard is subbed in for Brown. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Mamu Kelishvili, and LeBron subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Pritchard against Barrett. This James on the wing. Over Leonard. The shot by James, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, Derek White up top for the alley-oop.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Celtics trail by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. Pritchard with a screen on James. Outside Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
James passes to Barrett. Outside Wembanyama. Robbed. Now Pritchard. He's got 5. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
outside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
We've got 22 seconds left in the half. White the pass to Chamberlain. And a strong finish with two hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. James outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Celtics with the lead. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Scotty Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's James in at the point. Pass to Chamberlain. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
It's a close game here in Boston. Leonard outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Brown. There's the screen. To the paint. Chamberlain, no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length can just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Leonard's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's James. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Keita. Leonard outside. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
James finds Ingram. Outside Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Defended by Brown. For the tie. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Brown. Boston again missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's an even 3-on-3 break. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Ali.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Now, here is James. Pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Now Brown. Here's Chamberlain. Leonard outside from downtown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Derek White's checked in for Jason Tatum. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Outside Ingram. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And again, no good by Toronto. Down low. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
White, the pass to Brown. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors with a lead. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to position this basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Hurdles checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and Mamukelashvili subbed in for James. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
And
good whistle there.
Boston shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. White hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Ingram. Count it. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Toronto. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Murray Boyles. They set the pick, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
So it's Boston now. It's stolen by Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Toronto out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Jason Tatum, also Derek White out there. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Wembanyama, 4 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to White. 11 feet out. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Chamberlain, no good. The Raptors shooting around 50% of the game so far. Barrett passes to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Pirtle. From deep, Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Wembanyama, pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Back to Pirtle. Vucevic with a steal. Tatum passes to Vucevic. Pirtle grabs a miss. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Barrett, hounded by Tatum. Barrett can't hit. Boston trailing. On the wing, Tatum to take the lead. Rebound, Toronto. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Barrett against Tatum. Pass to Mamukelashvili. White with the steal. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Boston with some changes. Cadiz checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Walsh. And Leonard subbed in for Derek White. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's tied up with that one.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Pass to Ingram. And here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Nice work inside from James.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Cash from downtown.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. James, right side. Oh, it's off! Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jaylen Brown. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Barrett outside. Ingram fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Wilt Chamberlain. At the line for 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
James outside. Oh, LeBron rising to the challenge.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Barnes with a rebound.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
That's what he wanted.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Leonard against James. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Here's James. Just 5 on the clock. It's in!
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. There's 39 seconds. Leonard! Barnes with a rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's James, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Toronto. LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
At the line for the Celtics, Wilt Chamberlain. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. The Celtics. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Here's Kata. Leonard! No good from 3! And so Toronto takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
Man in the middle.
Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Curry. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Porzingis. And it's Durant, and it's Butler in at the point.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the three. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Porter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Curry is inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Turner. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Butler finds Porzingis. It's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. Throws it up high, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Durant. Shot from 12. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Here's Curry, following the score by Miles Turner. Right side Curry. Out to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Bangs on the trifecta. And it's all knotted up.
Well, Porzingis has a unique vantage point, so he can find those open guys others might miss.
From deep, James, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Green. A 3-ball. Curry's shot is off. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's LeBron, and Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And stolen by Kuzma. LeBron with it. He's picked up by KD. Prince outside. Pass to Turner. Out to Kuzma. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 5. And Curry has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
LeBron passes to Turner. Yep, it counts.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wembanyama. Moody is out there with Pajemski. And it's Green, and it's Santos, and at the small forward.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Kuzma kicks to Porter. Chamberlain a screen to the middle. Got a piece of it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
He's off on the first. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. Well, what does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener The defender guarding the screener has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Bucks leading by 6. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here is Porter. Nothing on the board. Outside, out of the... Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Porter. Prince outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Prince has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Prince has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Wembanyama, a screen. Podziemski finds Wembanyama. He gets it in there. Wembanyama has got 5 points in the quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside, Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
There's the 3, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. in for Taurean Prince. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Moody. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Wembanyama looking it over. A floater. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. And here's James outside. And he'll get another chance. And a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Golden State. Back to James. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Durant. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Wembanyama has got 11 points in the quarter. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Porter passes to Giannis. James on the drive. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Curry. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. Bucks leading by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you then.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 11. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the 3rd quarter underway in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Bucks leading by 11. They've got Turner. LeBron James is out there at Porter. Then there's Chamberlain with Giannis in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of it.
In the paint, Butler.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Antetokounmpo finds James. Just 5 to shoot. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Butler. And the shot falls short this time.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Outside, Porter shoots over KD. Porter, no luck. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. Count it good.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Outside, Porter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Count that one.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Shoots the 3. Kevin Durant. Bullseye. Money on the 3.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Chamberlain dishes to Giannis. Porzingis with the rebound. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Turner. Outside, James. Turner with the screen for James. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wembanyama, a screen on Turner. That ties it up. KD's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And Golden State also making a change. Santos is checked in. Here's Turner. Kuzma outside. Chamberlain kicks to Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Durant with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And they take the lead. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Kuzma inside. Guarded by KD. Looking to end the run. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit. And there wasn't much resistance either.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Taurean Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for LeBron. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Moody comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. Kuzma passes to Chamberlain. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Stephen Curry's out there with Pajemski. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Right side, Butler, and stolen by Portis. Here's Prince. A wide open look here for Kuzma. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green dishes to Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Got a piece of it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Portis the screen. Giannis kicks to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Now Kuzma. Over Green. Kuzma can't get it to go. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Curry on the wing, covered by Giannis. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Santos is checked in. Now Pajemski. Green with a screen on Prince. 6 to shoot. Green passes to Curry. Prince dishes to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma kicks to Turner. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Back to Giannis. Now here's Kuzma. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chamberlain's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And LeBron subbed in for Prince. Porzingis is checked in for Golden State. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. changes here for the Warriors. Wembanyama comes in for Draymond Green. And Durant subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Durant finds Butler. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Puts it up from 12, and it's Butler missing. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis with it. Butler covering. Pulls up. High post. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Durant. Clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
Wembanyama against Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now Porzingis, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Let's lose a 3. The 3 goes down.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now onto the Kumbo. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Curry fires. Drained from outside.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
LeBron James. The three doesn't go. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three. Good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game.